So now we'll be looking at a few things we can do with the user interface and the pipeline. So we can save them. So you can go here and you can do save as and enter the name of your pipeline. In this case, I saved this one here. You can create new pipelines. This will open a new tab, and you can decide to drop in any pipeline that you want. So whether it's background extraction and so on. So we've provided a few core pipelines here just to start with, or to have nice demos to use. So if we go back to our previous pipeline, this one here, we could also go change the name, Canny Edge improvement, and then basically we have changed the name. And if we want to really work on it, we can go to, say, this one that we have. So this was a version. So by editing it and saving it, now it's the latest. And this is interesting because now it's the latest code that you're running. And if you have added an API key, you can make calls to OpenAI. So this is an OpenAI key because that's the one that's active for the moment. So what we could do is we can say produce the outlines in grid instead of white. And then we are basically running an improvement. We're changing the code. So we're making a call to OpenAI, and it will return code that's following what the prompt asked. And now we have something, and we'll just activate it right away. And we could review it, but in this case, I'll just run it and see what we get. Yeah, so no, while it's running, I can go do some of the reviews. And also I can go look at the logs to see if everything's running correctly. So you see as a note, the outline here means that that's the one that's active. So this means this is the one that's been running. And if we're not happy with the green outline, then we can go back to the white one. And this is what it produced. So we do have the outline here, and we basically have did a modification. So I'm not sure it's an improvement, but it looks nice. And yeah, so a few things. If we want to go back in earlier pipelines that we close, for example, so maybe we decide to close all these. And maybe I'm gonna keep this one. And then I want to go back and see what I add. So I can go back and inspect what was produced. So this way you keep track of every run that you make. So especially if you're training models, you basically have access to everything that was produced. And this is the latest one that we have. So yeah, so that's a little deeper dive into it, and it allows you to really modify these blocks. So one technique is to drop a new block and start improving. So and even if you want to do a view, if you want to, I don't know, you could drop this and say, you know what, I don't only want videos, I want to support audios instead. That would be the kind of prompt you have, and it would produce the proper, I guess, view block that allows you to play the audios. Yeah.